Hello YouTube, and welcome to the last episode of my first playthrough of Dark Matter. This one is called Starfall, which, judging by the big yellow, burning bright star here, Haster's not going to show up. There's no way. There's no way, right? Anyways, in this episode, you can see my changes that are on the screen for the decks. We've kind of just got our decks to the final little point. The reason I went for the perceptions as opposed to the deductions in Daisy Walker is because, well, yes, there are clue locations that have 3 clues on them, and the deductions would be really sweet there. I think ultimately in 2 players, there's more often just 2 clues on a location, so deduction 3, or like 2 per, so like the deductions, level 2, weren't really a huge priority for me. And as for Zoe, we kind of just, we're kind of just having some fun with it, right? We put some counter punches in, reliable. We're like the ultimate, you try to attack us, and we absolutely murder you. I think it's going to be a fun time, honestly. I think it's going to be a good time. Okay, let's read some lore, shall we? It is beyond doubt, the sun is experiencing an unprecedented acceleration in the decay of its hydrogen core. Kate estimates that there are only a few years left before the fusion reactions that fuel our star will run out of gas and collapse on itself, generating a radioactive supernova that will destroy all life within a few light years. Honestly, we have it coming. Whatever the cultists have done within the fragment has doomed our solar system to premature end. Your only hope now is to convince the remainder of the various colonies of humanity of this accelerated death and help them gather the resources and technology necessary to survive the supernova in any way possible. Kate makes the preparations for the navigation console as you brace for the many month-long journey ahead of you traveling across the solar system to save humanity. Check your campaign log. The investigators have another path. If we know the abjuration of the throne, which we do, go to another path. Perhaps there is another way. The ritual you've glimpsed in the halls of Tasilda's temple will take many months to prepare, and you still don't know where it must be performed. But if it is possible, it will surely give humanity enough time to develop the technology necessary to survive. Now to find the ritual site is another question altogether. Proceed to setup. We got these. Oh, Agents of Yog-Sothoth, get out of here, buddy. Set aside the Haster's Gaze encounter set. This set is indicated by the following icon. Hello. Set the following cards aside out of play. The Casilda location, the Domag Teal enemy, the Migos Sentinel enemy, the Yithian Guard enemy, and the Feaster from Afar. Check your campaign log. If the Elber's station has been stabilized, set the aside Arno, otherwise set the Project Origami. So the Arno goes away and the Project Origami will stay. Okay. Let's just put that here. If the Nostalgia 2 has been saved, I do not believe it has. We rescued 2. But we haven't saved it. So then we get the Last Hope. And then if you're allied with the Migo, which we are, you're allied with the Migo, set aside the Migo Collector story asset. Okay, so we got Project Origami, Last Hope, Amigo Collector. Okay, we'll just put all these up here. Cool. Create the scanning deck. This is done by taking all the encounter cards with the icons at the bottom of their bottom of the backside, shuffling them together. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Also shuffle you. Put the following locations into play: the Tatterdemalion, Asteroid Belt, Mars, and Pluto. Each investigator begins to play at the Tatterdemalion. The ones that are not set aside are shuffled into the scanning deck. Okay, I will put them in then. Are not set aside, or I see. Let me just make sure. So we got Amigo Collector. These ones are scanned in, is what you're saying. So these ones, out of play. All right, and then these are put into the scanning deck. Okay. Zip, 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 zip. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Okay, I get it. For every tally mark under impending doom, begin 1 additional doom on the agenda. So we got 8. Shuffle the encounter cards to form the encounter deck. Do not read until the end of the scenario. Say no more. Say no more. Okay. All right, let's look at our opening hands, shall we? So we got, we're going to keep 2 of these cards, and then everything else can go back into the deck. And then let's see what we got. Spectral Razor, sweet. Vicious Blow is sweet. Survival Knife is cool. Honestly, good times for everybody. And as for Daisy, we're also actually happy with the majority of this hand. I think we actually get rid of these 2, and we keep this stuff. Abigail Foreman's sweet. Ward of Protection is sweet. Honestly, this is a pretty good looking opening hand for both of these guys. Let's see what we got here. The Tatterdemalion is large, lumbering, and slow. The piloting and most internal systems are controlled by the cybernetic supercomputer, Kate. It's connected to attached locations and vice versa. Moving to or from that location does not cost an action. Attach... Aha! We have to land our ship. That's incredible. I love that so much. Okay. So as an action, we attach to any location. Investigators at that location may activate this ability. So we can, like, leave someone on a planet. I imagine we don't want to do that. Sorry, I'm just taking a few seconds to kind of grok this, to really know how I want to make this work. Does not cost an action. Okay. Okay. All right. The sun is getting hotter every day. There might not be enough time to save everyone. Kate has preemptively plotted the trajectories to the 3 major population centers within the solar system, but you have to decide which ones to prioritize saving. Interesting. Aboard the Tatterdemalion, you and your companions traverse the solar system to find a way to survive the blast and save as many as you can before the inevitable end. As an action, scan. Search the topmost card of the scanning deck with an icon matching your current location and draw it, then shuffle the scanning deck. Objective. Find and complete as many objectives as possible before the incoming supernova. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, we advance. Nice and simple, 1 act. Let's look at these tokens. Minus X, where X is half the number of locations in play rounded down. Cultist is -3. If you fail by 2 or more, take 1 damage and 1 horror. Increase the difficulty of this skill test by 1. Reveal another token. So it's kind of like a weird -1, but I imagine there's going to be something that comes into play there. And then Squid, if you fail, you must either place 1 Doom on your current agenda or take 1 horror for each point you fail by. So we want to be up 3 for our tests. If we can swing it. You want to be up 3. Okay. Well, beginning of the game, let's get some tarot cards out, shall we? You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Okay. I think... Who do we want to go first here? And where are we going to land? So many escaped on Mars on several ARK-class ships when the Ancient Ones destroyed Earth. Now it is where most of humanity remains. So that's probably going to be the Shadow of Earth one. The United Colonial Coalition lies within the asteroid belt between the planets of Mars and Jupiter. This is where the Tatterdemalion was first constructed before being reformed into a cultist ship. How's it going, Chain Dreamer? It is Thursday already. Crazy how time just flies, huh? It's going good for me. I hope it's going good for you. This one also could be the Shadow of Earth, but I feel like Mars is, so this is then probably the Quantum Realm one, Ant-Man, and then, oh, it says Yuggoth. Oh no, the other sides we see, but that's okay. So strange clicking noises can be heard emanating from the barren surface on specific frequencies. Scientists believe there may be life on this dwarf planet. So even before I saw Yuggoth, I said this is probably where the Migo are. The Migo are. Sorry, I'm just having like major analysis paralysis trying to figure out what the best way to approach this is. Where do we want to land? We probably want to land... We probably want gonna land a glimmer of hope, a sight for sore eyes, and mysterious signals. I think we're gonna land on Mars. So I think the course of action is we're going to action 1 with Daisy, we're gonna put down Abigail Foreman. Action 2 with Daisy, we're gonna put down her book. We're gonna attach this book to Abigail. So that's this one right here. We're then gonna search the top 3 cards of my deck. We'll start here. So search. I will take Dr. Milan Christopher and put him into my hand. And we'll shuffle our deck. For Abigail's reaction ability, we're gonna let Zoe search the top 3 cards of her deck. And she's gonna grab her cross. And you know what? It's a bit strange, but we are just gonna put that into play. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty clean. Third action, I think Daisy is just gonna attach this to this. Beautiful. And then she'll move into Mars as her last thing. Hope. At the end of your turn, heal 1 horror. As an action, resign. Settle down within the last bastion of humanity and hope for the best. Let's go! Let's do it! Why the heck not, right? Let's go! She's also going to give Zoe a free scan, I think. She'll give Zoe the free scan. All right, Zoe's going to move over here for free. And then she is going to spend 2 to play a survival knife for action 1. Action 2, we're going to prepare for the worst. Look at the top 9 cards of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll grab another survival knife. It's not what we want. We want one of our enchanted blades down here, but like we'll still take it. And shuffle this up. We'll scan for, because you don't need to, it's just, we can just scan, right? Yeah. So this is our free scan for the turn. Matching our location, so we're looking for sun, which is right on top. Sorry, by sun I mean yellow circle. Martian crab. It's a big giant crab. All right, so we do not get the Zoe trigger off this because the game is broken. And then any Mars location. Well, we only have 1 Mars location, and we got a giant crab here. So this guy hits for 2 meat, which is actually pretty relevant. And he has 6 health. Is he elite? He's not. Okay. So let's say we do this. Hit him for 3 damage. Massive creatures attack all at the same time, right? Oh, the lead investigator chooses the order. So we could have Zoe potentially kill him before this happens, which would really be nice. So we're going to Spectral Razor for our last action. It's always the giant enemy crabs, right? So we get to add our brain. So we are at 9 to 4. That's pretty good. Not 9 to 5. We're still good. 9 minus 4 is 5. So we will deal 3 damage to this guy because he is not elite. Okay. Enemy phase, he's going to resolve his attack against Zoe first. So we are going to fight him with the reaction with her survival knife. So we'll exhaust this. So we have 7 to 4. We're going to go 9 to 4. Minus 3 is 6. We succeed by 2 or more, so this is going to deal enough damage to kill this guy. Get out of here, punk. Now, that was a lot of resources, admittedly, right? But we saved 2 damage to both of our people. Oh, and I guess we each also heal a horror as well for being here. Nice. All right, upkeep phase. Safeguard's pretty sick. Second Dr. Milan, not as sick. Not as sick. All right, we're at 9 of 12 Doom. Let's see what we got here. Test foot 3. If you fail to either take 2 damage or discard each event in your hand. So we're going to take 2 damage when we fail this. We're testing 2 to 3. If you fail, take 1 damage and horror. Okay, so And then with this one, we got nearest starship location. Space pirates! Get these guys out of here! These punks. It's great design, though. It's fantastic design. Okay. Well, I think Daisy... Oh, I guess we should have got... we would have chosen the resource probably for that. So we'll just choose the one that doesn't actually change how we want to approach this turn. We probably want Zoe to go first. Hers is going to be pretty boring, I think, because we're not going to go fight these space pirates yet. We want to explore Mars. Yeah. All right, we're going to activate this. Zoe gets the free scan. She's going to play Safeguard for action number 1. She's going to scan for free. We're still looking for sun. Yellow sun. That's a heart. Let's go. Let's just zoom in close. Give me. There we go. Director Sixon. Attach Director Sixon to Hope. If Martian Grab is in victory display, remove Director Sixon to the game and attach the set-aside Last Hope story. Whoa, what a twist. We're going to take the resource from this. Okay, 1 second. If Martian Crab is in the victor display, remove Director 6 from the game and attach the set-aside Last Hope story asset. See ya. Easy come, easy go, right? What do we got here? Last Hope. Put Last Hope into play next to the Act deck. Objective, find a way to protect Hope. An investigator at Hope controls the shielding device. Remove it from the game and spend 2 player clues as a group to add this card to the victory display. Damn, next! Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime subscription. 2 months at the Golden Table. We appreciate the support. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel. We dig it. And Codab Games, how's it going? I hope you're having a good Thursday. Put Last Hope into play next to the Act deck. Find a way to protect Hope. An investigator at Hope controls the shielding device. Remove it from the game and spend 2 player clues as a group. Okay. Okay. Really interesting. All right. We're going to scan again for our second action. That one was free. We got a resource from it. So let's just give this a shuffle. And we are still looking for the star. Sorry, the sun. Here it is. What do we got? Olympus Telescope. All right, we got a new location. And it is connected to this. That checks out. You'll love to see it. We don't move to that location, right? That's explore, I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. Put it in this location to play. As investigate, choose any revealed location, investigate as if you were at that location. That is super sick. We're still gonna have just Zoe scan again because she's gonna just move in with Daisy when she comes in. All right, we're looking for yellow circle. Oh, there it is. Is there any more yellow circles? No, that is the last one. Martian Runes. Okay, we've killed it. Let's connect to this. Beautiful. Okay. Let me get some of this 45 degrees. Zoop! Sleep weird and I've had neck pains all day. Damn ravages of time, you know? I remember when I was young and I slept funny, like I slept like this, and then I woke up and I was able to do cartwheels everywhere, but now I sleep like this and I'm like crippled for a week. All right, Martian Runes. Put this location to play and spawn the set-aside Yithian Guard at this location. Search. Yithian Guard. Here he is. Ooh, dude. 6 health again. He's like the giant enemy crab. Put this location. You cannot scan Martian runes while there's a ready enemy at this location. Discovered in the late 21st century, xenoarchaeologists determined these runes to be of Yithian origins. Okay. Well, I'm going to assume that's where we get this shield thing. Shielding device. Okay. Well, that's Zoe. So Daisy's going to start by looking at the top 3 cards of her deck. Deduction's sick. Virtual Access Key is also sick. You know, we're just going to put that into play, I think. And we'll use this secret. Card's just strong. Less horror is pretty important. And then Abigail's going to do this with Zoe. Let's get some resources spread around. Reliable is super sick. Beat Cop is expensive, but super sick. So Reliable, say we use this on this. What does this guy attack at? 4? It's a big number. And we have to discard cards from our hand. So Reliable is probably better for dealing with this guy because we can get him out quicker. So we're going to grab the Reliable, I think. Shuffle. Shuffle. Okay. Action number 2, we're going to investigate this location. We have 6 to 2. -3 is enough to grab this clue. Next action, we're going to move into this location. Any revealed location. So interesting. I'm digging it. Like, we don't have a lot of time, but we're getting pretty good use out of all this. And we will be able to ping this guy. He goes to 5. I think we're just going to grab resources. We got to get like a nice big resource train going. Upkeep Phase. This guy does not have Hunter. No. Enchanted Blade is actually a pretty sick draw. Research Librarian is cute. We're at 10 of 12. First evil card is... Oh, my favorite card! I love this card. 4 to 3. We fail. All right, you know what to do. And then we got Dark Forest. Oh, we're going to Water Protection this. In a heartbeat. Get this junk out of here. I like to keep Abigail safe. Wow, that would cripple me. We don't want to see that again. That just ruins our life if that happens. Okay. We're going to give the free scan to Daisy because we would like the resource to come from this. Oh, you know what? We actually just don't take that horror. We put it on the key. We're going to give the free scan to Daisy, and then she is going to scan our location. We need triangles. Actually, first, before we scan, we're going to do the free book. So we're going to look at the top 3 cards of our deck. Oh, baby. Okay. So I can choose one of these. We're going to grab a Research Librarian, which is cute. I think we just grab Astounding Rev. Manson, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. We're going to grab Astounding Rev. Shock Ravi basically just helped us pay for this Milan Christopher. So we're still going to give Daisy the free scan because I've already said that, even though this does change it. And this Research Librarian can come into my hand. Let me shuffle. And then we're going to give Zoe a search as well. Counterpunch is actually honestly pretty sick for dealing with this Yithian guard. You love to see it. You love to see it. Okay. Action number 1, we're going to play Dr. Milan Christopher. And then we're going to investigate our location. Shroud of 2. We got 7-2. Number of locations rounded down. Oh, not even a cap, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's -3. That card's going to become brutal later on, that token. Anyway, we'll grab a clue and a resource. Thank you, Dr. Milan. And then we're going to just do this again. 7-2. -3. Beautiful. All right, and we'll take our free scan. We are on triangle. Give me triangle. I like scanning as a mechanic. I actually would love to see... Oh, there's a lot of locations on this. Yeah, I was about to say, this is definitely... Oh. I was going to say, this is definitely a bad guy. I think the skull one is now a quarter or a third. Yeah, I think honestly, even just like maxing it at like -5, no matter what. I guess it's also the pace you want in which the skull to become bad. Like if you want it to be tough like throughout, the -5 is better. If you want it to be exponentially tough as it grows, your choice is probably the right one. That's why I couldn't fathom designing a game like this, because there are so many choices. There's so many choices to determine what you want for things. Okay. Dude, this guy's gonna follow us on our ship, huh? That's so funny. Okay, Zoe. Can't resource play. Someone talked me out of this idea that I have to go double survival knife here. Someone tell me that that is a bad idea. I think it seems like a fun idea, doesn't it? I love survival knives, so I can't say anything. So what you're saying is you're going to be a bad influence for this. Because, like, I'm looking at this, right? Like, yeah, our actions during the player phase are going to be pretty awful, right? Like, we attack, right? Like, it's very minor, right? But I think, like, when the enemy phase comes, being able to deal 4 damage to someone attacking at 7 is pretty good, especially like with this token bag where -3 is where you want to be, not considering this the tablet. You know what? Let's do it. Let's meme it up a bit. Let's have some fun. All right, action 1, action 2, action 3. Because then we can go fight this guy, counterpunch when he attacks, and like now we just live in the enemy phase. That's what Zoe does. She now lives in the enemy phase. All right, upkeep phase. This guy has a Lufin Hunter, so he just chills here. Lucky's a great draw. Encyclopedia is also a really good draw. Zoe needs to, Daisy needs to get away from here, though. We're at 11 of 12. That's honestly the best time we could have drawn this card. You love to see it. Location with the most clues without a copy. Interesting. The star, that's a cool design. I like that card. Okay. It's our turn, though. It's our turn, though. So we kind of want Zoe to go first. We want Zoe to move in here for action number 1. This guy has 6 health. Let's make it big. We'll ding this guy for 1. And we randomly discard... Ooh, after deal any amount, we randomly discard a card from our hand. Do we want to actually ding him or just gain the resource? I think we just gain the resource in that case. You know what? Actually, we're gonna do something else first. Let's have this guy just still stay here. Let's readjust. We're at 1 resource. We do want Daisy to go. We do want Daisy to go second. Okay. So we go in there. I mean, we need this guy dead, right? The thing is as well, like, I mean, obviously there's 1 there, but that's also connected to 2 locations. Like, I think we're going to search the Martian Runes. That's where the shield thing would be in my mind. The Stars Are Right is really nice and also really tricky. And I'm liking the decision point that it's putting me in. I think that's spicy. We don't want to lose our counterpunch, but we have to fight this guy. What does he attack for? 2 horror. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Then we got these space pirates waiting for us. But that could probably be a solution Daisy can fix. Or, I mean, honestly, like, just stab him twice. Sadat! Alright, like, bring one of those out. Oh, God, this Yithian is... He's I don't want to say he's angering me. You know what? We're going to just keep it simple. We're going to gain 2 resources and then move in here. And then gain a 4th resource when he engages me. And then hopefully we just try to kill him before he kills us. 4 is pretty spicy, though. 4 is pretty spicy. This is going to be a wild turn coming up here. Now, Daisy, you can just move in here, no problem. You're getting a free scan, by the way. Let's use Old Book of Lore on ourselves. I'm going to grab a Practice Makes Perfect. And then we're going to turn this into a secret for our Old Book of Lore. Okay. We're going to also Abigail ourselves, because Zoe doesn't need more cards in her hand right now. A Ward of Protection is super sick. Action number 2, we're going to do this thing, and we're going to do a Practice Makes Perfect with it, I think. So, research the top 9 cards in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to put a surprising find into play for our next test. But we're going to grab one of these perception level 2s for this. So we're testing at 5, 6, 7, 10 to 4. So we succeed by 3, so we're going to draw 2 cards here. 13th Vision comes into there. This then goes into our hand. Okay. So we can't get rid of the 13th Vision this turn, which is really bad to the point where I'm actually going to move to this location this turn, because we don't want this 13th Vision here while Zoe is trying to fight this guy. So that's unfortunate, but I think it's the right thing to do. All right, this guy attacks. We're going to start with Counterpunch, baby. Let's go. So this is going to just eat up the rest of our cards. So we have, to his 4, we have 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go 8, 9 because this card's going to be discarded anyway. So we have 9 to 4. 9 minus 3 is 6, so we'll deal 2 damage to this guy. We're not done yet, though. So we're going to use Survival Knife. This is gone. Get out of here. We're going to use Survival Knife Big. Survival Knife Reliable on this guy. So that puts us up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. That should not be in here. Let's remove these curse tokens. All right, 8 to 4. 8 to 5. 8 is 6, so he'll take 2 more damage. And then we got 1 more. This one's just 7 to 4, though, so this one's a bit risky. Just kidding. He's dead. Wow! You know what? I'm happy I played my 2 survival knives. Get this punk out of here. Hunter, we're going to bring this guy actually up to Daisy's location, I believe. Oh, this is gone. Upkeep. We're going to have to lose a card. It's probably going to be one of these research librarians. Yeah. All right, this advances. Goes to 13 Doom. Let's see what we got. What the heck? It's the sun! Excuse me. What did I say? I said no sideways. Oh, am I going to kill this if this happens? Here, let's just copy this first. Import. We've done it, folks. We'll just keep this up here. Put this location into play. After you enter this location, you are immediately killed. That's incredible. Oh, it's so funny. All right. Solar flares and radioactive emissions have been surging in frequency beyond expected fluctuations, despite the increasingly dangerous environment you carry on with your quest to save the future of humanity. Power treacheries gain surge. That's spooky, scary skeleton. 8 Doom advances. Yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? 4 to 3. 4 to 4. 4 to 5. We fail. And then we got this one. Fist to 3. What does a fail? Discard a non-story asset you control or choose and discard 3 cards from your hand. Okay, what would we discard here if we fail? I mean, we could discard 3 cards from our hand, no problem, right? So we're just testing 3 all. Wow. So we get to draw 1 card. Hey, it's my tote bag. And we get to draw another card off Surprising Find. Wow. That was unexpected. Okay. Well. Oh, I didn't take my free scan with Daisy last turn. I'm an idiot. We're going to give Daisy the free scan. We're going to have Zoe go first, and Zoe's going to get rid of this. She doesn't have much else to do right now. She's actually looking pretty good. Oh, then this guy engages and attacks her, huh? I mean, which is honestly fine, right? Because, like, now we live in this phase. So let's give this guy 4. However, though, him having 4 is still pretty spooky because we're still only up 3. Okay, and Daisy. Well, then luckily she can actually do this here. So let's do this here. Let's do Old Book of Lore starting with Zoe. She needs to fill her hand up a bit. A Lucky is probably... Oh, you know what as well? We're going to also ping this guy. When he engages us. Grabbing the Lucky is super important there. So much so that I think we're actually going to give the second search to Zoe as well. Tetsuo for 1 seems like the play. Reducing its cost by 2. Okay, that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. Daisy is going to then move out of here for action number 1. You should be in my hand. We're going to use our free explore here, our search. We're looking for square. Red square. Uh-oh. Stasis cube. Put this card into play under the control of an investigator location. Uses 2 aeons. As an action, exhaust stasis cube. Test if you remove. To remove 1 doom from the current agenda. Oh, baby. Let's go through time. We'll get a resource. We're going to play Encyclopedia, probably. Now we're going to get a Dream Diary out. I should have done that in the past. Then we'll investigate our location. We have 5, 6, 7 to 4. 7 to 5. We'll pass. Okay, enemy phase. This guy's going to fight. We're going to use the 2-1 first, I believe, the one that's a bit lower. So we have 7 to 4. Cool, he'll take 2 damage, and then we'll do 8 to 4 with this one. Cool, he's dead. Whoa! Double Survivor Knife seems really fun and strong. Upkeep phase. We're going to have to lose a card here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And by that I mean 2 cards. One of these Dr. Milans can go. And honestly, probably other Dream Diary can go. You know what? This card's just... We'll get rid of one of these surprising finds. All right, we're at 1 of 8. Power cards gain surge. It's a pact. Cards for take 2 horror. Well... Sorry, Tetsuo, you're done. So, or in our discard pile. Let's take this Enchanted Blade. Test Fist 3. If you fail, discard a... Alright. So we're testing 2 to 3. Let's do a Promise of Power here. So we have 6 to 3. Sounds good. Okay, it's our window for actions. We want Zoe to go first, and we're going to give her the free scan. So Zoe can come here for action number 1. She'll scan for action number 2. We're looking for square. Red square. We've done it. Give me the red square. My theory was incorrect. That is not where we find the shield device. Could the shielding device be at another planet? That's the question, because my instinct for how... My instinct says no, but everything else is pointing to yes. So it might be one of those things where we just kind of have to get out of here and go explore somewhere else. Secret laboratories. So the secret laboratories are probably in the asteroid belt, right? Because that's where the ship was made. So it's probably actually in there. We'll gain a resource though. It's probably a triangle thing where the thing you need is at the next location in line. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, it probably does. You probably need to jump from place to place. But my instinct originally was that it would be in the Martian Runes. But I mean, we still got something sweet from it. There's things in the telescope, but there's also things for other places there. So maybe we're better spent doing something else. So... we're just going to move up here and engage this guy. He'll engage us, and that'll end Zoe's life. Her turn. Okay. Well, we're going to investigate our location. We have 6, 7 to 4. We'll go 8 to 4. Oh, sure. Easy come, easy go, right? We don't want to leave Daisy alone on this planet. So do we just like come back here and try to get this clue? Because we have the 4 clues needed for this. So honestly, yeah, we're just gonna like try. Oh, it's not even action to move here. So Zoe should have 1 action left. We're just gonna attack this guy then with the knife. So we have 3, 7, 8 to 3. 8 to 4. He'll take a damage. So then Daisy will then fly the ship. Oh, this can be once. We can land at other locations as well. All right, we're going to attach it up here, though. Cool. All right. Enemy phase. This guy's going to attack. Let's exhaust the smaller one first. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. Ooh. We fail. We'll be lucky. We just need this guy done. That was 7 to 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 to 3. All right, with this one, we're going to be... Oh, sorry, he has 1 damage remaining. With this one, we're going to attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 3. Cool, he's dead. Get these pirates out of here. Upkeep. Discard all our resources, you say. Well, I could have... Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 2 of 8. Power gains surge. Any empty location. After you perform a successful scan, place 1 doom on Cyber Cultist. He can come hang out up here. And he's just going to get killed by Zoe next turn. Beautiful design. That's amazing. I love that card. Attached to this card, the most clues. All right, well, the stars were right here again. Power? Power! Let's go. Put solar eclipse into play next to the agenda deck. When you initiate an investigation, you must either take 1 horror or your location gets +2 shroud for this location. Then round, discard this card. We're going to leave it here because it's relevant to Daisy. Yithian Observer, you say? Okay. All right. Question, Safeguard. Daisy moves into a location. She moves, Zoe comes. Do they enter at the same time for Cyber Cultist? Could he then, they enter at the same time, right? Huh. So then Zoe can take that one. If it's upgraded Safeguard, I think so, yeah. The non-upgraded one is after. Good to know. All right, well then Zoe is just gonna grab this guy and attack him. We'll ding him for, no, we don't ding him. We do gain the resource though. Then we just attack this guy. We'll attack him with this one. We have 7 to 3. Sorry, 8 to 4. 8 to 4. 6 to 4. All right, we fail. Retaliate? Nah. So this guy has 4 health. I'll attack again for our last action. Nice. He'll take 1 damage. Cool. Daisy, why don't you give Zoe some goodies? Counterpunch is sick. Let me handle this is sick. Beat Cop is actually probably incredibly relevant right now, so we want that one. And then let's do it again. Let me handle this is great. Let's go. And then we're going to move into this location. New Brooklyn. And then your turn, heal 1 damage. So sick! As an action, we can rejoin the United Colonial Coalition and try to live a normal life among the stars. We're going to give Daisy a free scan as well this turn. We're going to have this guy, not with his clue, engage Zoe, and she's going to just give him the ding. Bing! Is this a relevant message? No. Okay. And that's not even an action to move out of there, is what I'm hearing, because that's nice. So Daisy has 3 actions left. There's a lot you can do in 3 actions. And one of them is a free scan. I don't want to start with the scan, though, because that revealed a giant crab on Mars. And I'm scared of New Brooklyn. It looks spooky. So the Shroud will become 4 here, which is pretty good. I mean, like, it's not too bad. Because then that turns this on. So we're actually going to just play Book Bag and Encyclopedia. And then pretty soon we can switch Abigail into the Encyclopedia because the +4 is incredibly relevant, right? So that was action 1 and 2. Action number 3, we're going to investigate our location. We're going to have it go to 4. We're going to have it go to 4. And then we commit this because we have 5, 6, 7, 11 to 4. See you later. Give me that clue. And then we'll scan for our last action. And what are we looking for? Ooh, heart. Heart. Exoroid. All right, it's a monster. So spawn at any asteroid belt location. We're going to give that to you then. Okay. All right, enemy phase. Ythian Observer is going to attack. We're going to use this survival knife and this vicious blow. because we want this guy done. So he has 4. We have 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 10 to 4. 7, so he is dead. Get out of here, punk. We don't discard any cards from hands. That's sick. The Exoroid is going to attack. We're going to just attack this guy at 7 to 2, which is also something still really nice. We'll deal 3 damage to him. But he'll still ding us. Oh, and Daisy heals the damage. So Zoe's actually looking pretty rough right now, TBH. But on the other side, Daisy's having a time. She's having a good old time. All right, Upkeep Phase. Deny Existence is sweet. 3 of 8. Power cards gain Surge. We're going to ward that. That's probably the scariest card I've seen so far. Is that the power? No. Oh, no problem. No problem. Okay. Well, we're going to give Daisy the scan. We're going to give Daisy the scan for free. So let's start there. We're looking for heart. Heart, right? Heart. Please don't be an enemy. Ah, Mount Sinai. Okay, that's not an enemy. When you would scan a Mount Sinai test foot 1, this test gets +2 difficulty for each clue on this location. If you fail, cancel the scan. That's pretty rough, but we believe. Okay. That was action 1. No, that was free. We're gonna gain a resource. This should be gone. Oh, sorry. That one was if I do a thing. Where'd that go? I'm so mad. I had to spend a clue, right? Yeah, you know what, we'll just spend the clue for our first action then. That's easy. That's an easy fix. All right, action 2, we're gonna move into here. Why don't you come with me, Zoe? We're gonna look at the top 3 cards of our deck. We're looking for a deduction here. Hey. And I think we're actually gonna give this other one to Zoe. Safeguard, so Smite the Wicked. I mean, it's actually not that bad for Smite the Wicked here. We'll grab Safeguard, I think, over another emergency cache. Then we'll investigate our location with a deduction. So we have 5. Oh, this should be in our hand. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 to 3. That's pretty good. It's just what we needed. We'll grab 2 clues from this location. All right, that was Daisy. Now Zoe, on the other hand, she's going to attack this guy with this survival knife. We have 5, so 7, 8 to 2. That's pretty good. He's done. Get this punk out of here. Into the victory display with you. Action 2. We want to get this B cop out, but I also would love a scan here. So we're going to scan instead. We'll scan our location. So we're testing at 2 to 1. We'll commit this and go 4 to 1, up 3. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Rounded down. which should be 3. Oh, no, there's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll fail. We'll go again, though, and we'll do a promise of power. So then we have 6 to 1. 6 to 2. We're good. Great, man. They always sound so scary, but, like, they work so well. All right, let's scan this location. We're on Diamond, baby. That's not a diamond. Let's zoom in closer. Hey, we've done it. Oh, this card's incredible. We don't want to get rid of this yet. Okay. So, one second. I need to do this. I need to see kind of like what we're dealing with. Just going to look through these. I just need to know what the card backs are. So it looks like we're done here. Can you scan on the sun? You can. You can twice. Amazing. So it looks like we're actually done on this map. Oh no, there's one more here. So it's probably worth scanning one more time on Mount Sinai. And then we can actually bring the Tatterdemalion to our location rather than spending an action to move down there. That's pretty cool. All right, anyway, upkeep phase. Tetsuo. All right, secretly add this card. You cannot play copies that are in your discard pile. All right, this just needs to get burned. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much for sure. All right, we're at 4 of 8. Evil card is Power. We'll put that in Daisy's. It's once again relevant to her. Surges into this. It's not too bad, actually. Not too bad for that one. A Yithian Observer, you say? Well, that looks like a job for Zoe Samaras. I don't think we have a Deny Existence in our graveyard. So we can use that one. Okay. All right, so we want Zoe to go first. And the first action is going to be grabbing this Beat Cop. The second action is going to be engaging this Yithian, pinging the son of a gun for 1. And then we will stab him at 4, 5, 6, 9 to 4. I'll take a damage. Okay. We're going to give Daisy a free scan. So we give Daisy the free scan. I also would love to do this soon. Getting 2 turns. Okay. And we'll start with the old book of lore. Targeting probably me for the first one. Astounding Rev is sick. We'll grab this deduction for the future. Put this on the old book of lore because we don't need the resources. And then Abigail, Zoe can take the second one. We'll grab the let me handle this because you take the initiative we actually don't really want to see right now because it's not going to be good. I'll tell you that much. It's not going to be a good card for us. Okay. All right, so we'll scan our location. We got to get rid of this Echoes of the Past for sure. So we're going to scan our location. We're at 4 to 1 for this test. We'll go 5 to 1. We'll use one of these research librarians. Player commit. Never mind. 4 to 1. That's a fail. That is a fail for sure. Is it per phase? Really? Oh, this phase. All right, so it's not as bad as I thought. That's sick. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, God, this is frustrating to me. Just trying to think of what's... Maybe we just spend the turn burning this? Probably, right? It's probably just the turn burning that. All right. The end of the round, okay. Hello, would you like to fight? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 4. Excuse me? You're out of here. Into the victory display. Dude, Zoe's killed so many enemies with victory. Like, this is crazy. That's actually nuts. Upkeep phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what we got here. Nice. All right, we got 5 of 8. Bing! Power cards gain surge. All right, well, what can you do about that, right? Oh, after a scenario card. Okay, there's actually not... That's pretty avoidable. No! He's back! All right, well, I've seen this guy before. You know, it seems like a great job for... Ooh, that makes scanning at this location a lot worse. Maybe we just go and explore Mars or just get this task done, right? And this surges. Any empty location. Hey, you can get on our ship, no problem, brother. But if we do this, we can't move this around. Okay, well, that's an easy fix. That's actually a really easy fix. We just walk into our ship ourselves. The question is, do we gotta start, like, we haven't found how to save these people yet, and that's probably part of that Arno. So you know what, we're just gonna just put this guy here, I think. Okay, here's what we do. We do the, I just hit the switch, flip, and then we're gonna give Daisy plus 4 foot. Give her a free scan. Sorry, I'm just gonna remind myself on the feaster, don't look at anything else. Engaged with you. Okay, well that's a bit of a risk, isn't it? One that we don't really want to take. Albeit, when she has 6 foot, like, that's going to be pretty easy to engage. So yeah, you know what? We're going to get the free scan with Daisy, and we're going to scan at our location. We have 6 to 1 for this one. Sounds good. Hey, I remember you. We'll gain a resource. Okay, so now we're going to attempt to evade this creature. So we'll try to evade this guy at 6 to 3. We'll go 8 to 3. 8 to 4. He's evaded. We'll scan our location again at 6 to 1. I will draw, oh my god, 1, 2, 3 cards. Hey. All right, where does this go? How many book slots do we have? We have room for this guy. We're gonna put him up here in our threat area though, because that's where he belongs. So that was actually 2 actions. But we do need to resolve this scan. We are looking for green triangle. So my theory is, because we solved the Migo problem, we're not going to need to do a sub-quest on Pluto. But we need to do a sub-quest here because on the first 2 because we did not succeed these areas. That's a pretty big sub-quest. Oh, okay, so let's look at this card. Attach Arno to Mount Sinai. If the Casilda is attached to Mount Sinai, remove Arno from the game and attach the set-aside Project Origami story asset to it. So we got to find the Casilda. Is that Haster right there having a good time? Man, I'm intimidated. I feel like we're running out of time, but also I feel like we've accomplished so much so far with this scenario. I just hit the switch. Flip, flip. Mike, how's it going? All right, so then what we're gonna do... Oh, this guy should have 2 Doom on him. 31 months, Mike, at the Golden Table. Thank you for your support. This guy should have 2 Doom on him, but we're hoping to kill him this turn. Oh, no, this guy should actually only have 1 Doom on him. Oh, no, this guy should have 2 Doom on him, and then this should be discarded. Okay. Well, Daisy's going to bring the ship up here, I think. Oh. This guy doesn't have Hunter, does he? We just leave him here for the time being, TBH. So much so that, you know what we're actually going to do? We're going to stab this guy a bunch. Seven, 8, okay. Stab him twice, then move? Sure, we'll stab him twice. He can't retaliate. He doesn't even have retaliate. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3. 9 to 4. You know, that's probably my favorite design yet for the tablet tokens. Go to 3. 9 to 3 again. 2. Move in here, and then ding this guy. Give him the old ding. Get rid of him. End of our turn, we'll heal the damage. I could have pinged this guy with the beat cop, but I'm actually not too worried about him. TBH. Okay, upkeep. We have a discard a card. It's going to be a prepared for the worst, probably. And then we have to discard a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to be Research Librarian. We're pretty well kitted out. 6. Well, Daisy, your turn is going to be remove a Doom. And then fly the ship this turn. You have a nice, easy turn for you. All right. 6 of 8. Power cards have Surge. Oh, okay, so you might have something new we need to do. Let's just put this here, because that's going to be probably a you thing to solve. All right, and then you get... All right, that's fine. We'll test 2 to 3. 2 to 4. We'll just stop the damage. Okay. You know what? We're not even gonna try to do any funny tricks with the Feaster. We're just gonna have him engage us, ping him for 1, and then beat cop him the other 1. And then just, like, get this punk out of here. We don't want him here. So that was action 1. And then move for free, and then we're gonna fly the ship over to Pluto. Get to Pluto, baby. Okay. And then... I guess I'll play this emergency cache. Can you give Daisy the free scan? Still not a bad idea. And then we will... I suppose just play another safeguard. And then we'll move off here. After reveal, Yuggoth spawned the set-aside Migo Sentinel at this location. But we're friends. Hey, he's aloof. What a jerk. While you're at Yuggoth, reveal and resolve an additional chaos token during skill tests you perform here. That's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Okay, in that case, we're going to do all of Daisy's heavy lifting here. We're going to use Encyclopedia 1 to give me +2 book, and the other one to give me +2 brain. All right, we're going to do the brain one first, I think. So we have 5 to 3. We'll go 7 to 3. Cool, this can go away. And then we'll spend 2 actions using our stasis cube. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to 3. Cool, we'll remove a Doom from this. Cool. Upkeep Phase. That card's garbage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Back to 6, baby. 6 of 8. This should be gone. Omen End Times. Cool. Nearest starship location. Hey, let me handle this. No, because they'll still go to the starship. Sure. Well, Zoe's just going to move in here and then deal with that guy. And then honestly, she's probably going to just bring them out. Okay, so we want Zoe to go first. Zoe can move in here. Action 2, engage this guy. Action 3, just give him the bonk. We have 9 to 3. Cool. Eat it, punk. Take your bonk, and actually, honestly, also your sequel bonk when you engaged me. And we have 2 shots to kill him with survival knives. I'm liking this double survival knife Zoe, man. I'm glad I was peer pressured without being peer pressured into it. Also, the one commenter who said that Starfall is a long episode did not lie. We're 120 and still only on Act 2 of 3, and hopefully the next one also has a big agenda threshold. I'm really enjoying this scenario. Okay, Daisy is going to move over here. Yeah, it feels like a very thematic ending, too. I think it's worth the... it's worth it. Come in here. And then we'll scan our location with a free scan. Oh, Zoe should have 1 action left as well. She should have got a free action out of that. I'll just do another bonk in that case, just because I've wasted my life. All right, we're going to scan this location. Look, we can kill this guy on the way out. Moon. Moon. Threshold of Yuggoth. Put this location into play. When you would scan at the Threshold of Yuggoth, reveal a random chaos token for each clue on Threshold of Yuggoth. If you reveal one of those symbols, cancel that scan and take one horror instead. All right, well, we're going to move in here for our first action of the turn. We'll gain a resource off of the thing. Then we'll investigate our location. We'll investigate our location. Oh, we're going to take some damage next turn. That's spicy. Oh, we haven't used our free book action. We're going to put a horror on me from this Necronomicon. Because we can, you know what? We're going to do this twice this turn. Because I would love next turn to draw a card and then just get rid of it. We'll investigate our location. We're going to commit this deduction to it because I would also like that to get shuffled back in. Well, I mean, we're going to actually investigate with Burning the Midnight Oil because we're a good Arkham Horror player, not a bad Arkham Horror player. So we have 5. I'll commit this to a 2. 5. Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 3. 8 to 3. 5 to 3. So we're going to gain 2 clues, but we have to put one of our clues on this guy. Because I'm going to assume that is a Pluto location. Okay, I'm going to call that a good turn. All right, enemy attacks. We're going to attack with the Survival Knife first. We have, oh my god, 4, 5, 6, 9 to 3. He's dead. Get out of here, Space Pirates. We're not going to pay you. We're not going to pay your money. Upkeep phase. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spectral Razor is sick for this guy. Let's just get his let's just get this going on standby. And then Upkeep phase here. Oops, he drew too many. Instead of taking the horror on us, we're going to just prevent it with the virtual access key. Okay. 7 of 8. All right, just thinking to myself. Ooh, we will prevent one of that horror. What? When an investigator location takes any amount of damage under horror, spend 1 resource and exhaust shield advice to cancel that damage in horror. Strong card. It's even stronger than I thought. Lost Fanatic, how's it going? Hope you're having a good one. Let's see what we got here. What the frick? Oh, that's fun. Let's put him on the sun. Lost Fanatic, thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime subscription on us. Welcome to the Golden Table. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you're having a great Thursday. I'm going to drink some water because this has been a long episode so far. I'm having a blast, though. Okay. Well, this guy's not a problem. This guy's not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I watch all your Arkham videos on YouTube. The least I can do is give you my Prime. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I always love when there's a viewer from YouTube who comes and hangs out. That always makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Anyways, let's destroy this rest of the scenario, shall we? I mean, let's just keep having fun, rather. Okay. Excuse me. We want to use this now. Okay. So all we need to do is we need to believe, right? And I think, honestly, the best way of doing this is actually just double encyclopediaing Zoe. Which sounds crazy in retrospect. Is it crazy? What am I trying to do here? That's the true question. Did you spend the clues to save Hope yet? No. Hope can wait. Hope can wait. Shielding device is too strong. I guess we have this as well. That does change things a bit. Okay. Here's what we do. We encyclopedia. We're gonna give 2 book to Daisy, 2 brain to Zoe. Sick. We're gonna spend 2 actions to do this. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3. That's pretty good. 9 to 4. We're good. We do have to put 2 of our clues on this guy, though. Me, sentinel, me, jerk, me, steal your things and put them in a hat. But we did just gain a free turn. I mean, 2 actions less, but I mean, we still got a whole turn out of Zoe, and I think we're going to do some good things with her. We're going to investigate our location with a practice makes perfect. We just want the deduction. That's all we want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Surprising find also comes with us. All right, so we're going to investigate at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 3. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 minus 4, it's rounded down, is a pass. I know, that scale's pretty good, actually. And then this deduction goes into our... Oh, no. Then this deduction goes into our hand. We're going to give Zoe a free scan. We drew a skull, so once again, we must place one of our clues on this guy. You know what? We're actually going to give Daisy the free scan. We're going to give Daisy the free scan instead because she can use it on this action. So when you would scan, reveal 1 chaos token for each clue on threshold of Yuggoth. There are none. So we are looking for weird bubbles. Hey, there's a weird bubble. Put repairing the threshold into play next to the act deck. Help the Migo travel back to their homeworld by returning the lost Yithian artifact. If an investigator at the threshold of Yuggoth controls a stasis cube, remove it from the game and spend 2 as a group to add this to the display. Whoa, perfect timing. Remove it from the game. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to see what's left to scan because it gives me a good idea of what my objectives are. Oh, we can scan on the Tatterdemalion. Okay, so I'm trying not to read what they say, so I'm just kind of looking at like these things. Do we have equal sign yet? We don't have equal sign yet. So 3 are Tatterdemalion, but then also the like moon, the telescope. Okay. This one's on our location as well as Hourglass, which we don't have. All right, and we actually kind of want Zoe to stay here. So what can Zoe do to prepare herself? A lot of choices to make. She could fly the ship over, but we do want to kill this guy because we now are missing some clues. He stole a good chunk of our clues from us. There's 2 on the Sun, 2 on Wisp, so I guess we should probably scan on the Tatterdemalion next. Probably. Okay, let's see, we move here. Attack this guy for 3. He's down to 4. We can hit him once. Okay. That's actually honestly a not bad plan. Zoe's going to move in here. And then we're going to Spectral Razor this guy. We have +2 to our brain. So we have 6 plus 6. So we have 12 versus his 2. We'll ping him once with the cross, putting him to 5. So that's action 1 and 2. So 12 to 2. 12 to 3. 12 to 4. Cool. He'll take 3 damage. He's not elite. Okay, we have no clues to put on our location. So our last action, we're going to attack this guy at 9 to 3, 9 to 2. 9 to 3. 9 minus 4 is enough. 9 minus 4 is 8. Is 5. So that will finish deal 1. We'll use the Beat Cop to finish him off. Gaining 4 clues. Thanks, buddy. For free, we're going to move into the Tatterdemalion. And then let's fly into the sun. Enemy phase. This guy's going to come and engage Zoe. We're going to gain a resource. Before he attacks, we're going to exhaust this survival knife to attack at 9 to 3. Minus 4, because we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Divide that in 2, rounded down is 4. So he'll take 2 damage, and then we'll do this one at 8 to 3. All right. His attack gets through and actually hits like a freaking tank. So he has 2. So we'll take the damage, and Beat Cop will take the sanity. You know what? Beat Cop will just take all of it. That guy hits actually pretty hard. Okay. I mean, like, things are still going really good. Upkeep. Oh, I actually have a counterpunch. Do we want to do that? It's probably worth it, right? We'll counterpunch this guy. To keep Beat Cop alive, that's a lot of soak there. So we'll attack this guy. Let's see what the token is. He's dead. That is a lot to spend for just a counterpunch, but I do think it's fine because we're going to have a shuffle soon. And then we can also switch back to the book, the Book of Lore and start digging as well. Okay, Upkeep Phase. All reliable. Ooh, reliable is fast. I actually played it as an action. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, you're going to actually have a really easy turn coming up here, Daisy. We're at 7 of 8. Power cards gain Surge. Any location without clues on it. We'll put him on the sun as well. Test brain. Oh yeah, Granny Orn. Test brain X, where X is the number of non-story assets you control. For each point you fail by, either discard a non-story asset or take 1 horror. All right. Well, we're going to be testing 4 to 1 billion. This shouldn't be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 to 9. We fail. I'll choose to take the horror for each point I fail by, and then just not. Ooh, there's going to be more of those in there. That's actually kind of scary. So much so we probably want to dig to find the other deny existence, right? Yeah, probably, right? Okay, we're going to switch these books, get my old Book of Lore, look at the top 3. We're going to choose Research Librarian. Do we want to play that? I don't think there's a book for us to get. He does represent Soak, though, but I mean, ultimately, we're doing fine. Yeah, we'll go again. All right, we will put a secret on this old Book of Lore, and we will grab this Ward of Protection. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still have actions left. Let's transfer over the last horror for this for one of our actions. Then we'll move here. We'll try to investigate, right? It doesn't hurt. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 2. We reveal 2 tokens here. Ooh, so that is 5 to 2. We're good. Close call, though. A bit spicy. Then we're going to zippity zorp over here. We'll give Daisy a free scan as well because it doesn't cost her anything. So let's go with this one, yeah. We are on little t. Earth. Put this location into play. After you enter this location, you are immediately driven insane. Say no more! So we'll gain a resource, I suppose. Okay, Zoe. We're going to make this, so that's going to be reliable. We're going to spend a clue to discard this. And then I think we're going to oh my god. We're going to fly this over here. And you know what? We're actually not going to spend the clue on this. Let's put this back. Yeah, them Earthlings be crazy. What? I've missed most of this campaign. Why does that location do that? And are there encounter cards that can move you there? There are no encounter cards that can move me there. Likewise, if I walk into the sun, I get killed. So what we're going to do... Get out of here. What we're going to do... No, don't snap. There we go. So instead, because we have 4 for Zoe, we're going to move in here. For which was free. We transferred this over there. We're going to spend our 4 clues to give them their spear. Okay. And then our last action. Yeah, you don't want to go here. You'll go crazy. We'll move back into the spaceship for free. And then our last action is going to be drawing a card. Sick. What is this doing now? What the? Oh, I drew my whole deck. Crap. Okay. Enemy phase. This guy's going to move here. We're going to give him the ding. Because then we have 2 attacks on him at 9-3. First one, he's dead. Get out of here, punk. Okay. Upkeep. Oh, I had to commit that, take the initiative to it because I'm crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not crazy, distracted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, beautiful draw. All right, this finally advances. Let's see what's what. Months have passed since you've begun your mission to save the various colonies. You traveled between the planets and met many strange and interesting people. Some have been helpful, helping you get accustomed to the technology of the future or pointing you towards the right direction. Most, however, have regarded you with suspicion and wariness because of the past you must unfortunately wear on your sleeves. The colonies of humanity scramble to survive the blast in any way possible. Many decide to launch their starships into deep space, hoping to escape the blast, even though the current generations of vessels do not have the speed necessary to escape the danger zone. The majority of the colonists strive to make the most of the last few years that humanity has left. Shuffle this set aside Haster's Gaze encounter set into the encounter discard pile. Haster's Gaze. Cool. Yeah, Mike, this is in space. It's not just 1920s ARKHAM. We're in like 3000 ARKHAM space. Okay. The end is nigh. The sun's core is decaying at an extraordinary rate. The billion years humans that once believed it had before the star sputters out and dies has been reduced to only a handful of months. There isn't much time left before your entire world is annihilated. Power treacheries gain surge. Okay. So I feel as though we are missing a piece of the puzzle. We need to find Casilda. All right, well, let's see what our evil cards are. Attach this card to them without a copy. The stars were right. Earth's borked. Any empty location. He can be down here. Okay, Zoe's gonna go first. She's gonna move in here. Kill this man. And then step up here. That cost no actions. Ah! Oh, okay. That cost no actions, you say. That cost no actions, you say. Okay. All right. What do I do with my turn? So we have to scan on the Tatterdemalion a bunch. We're missing some things because we have... I mean, this one's available over here, which could still be good to scan. So maybe Zoe flies the ship over here. Yeah, it's tricky. God, we've killed a lot of things this scenario. Okay, we're not going to fly the ship yet. We're going to scan for action number 1. Derelict ship. Okay. Kind of fun, kind of spooky. All right, now we got to test brain 2. So we can go 6 to 2. We have to commit this. I think I drew that token and I should have removed it, I think, actually. 6 to 3. We're good. All right, let's look at this deck again. So we have one more on our location. This one is on the ship. All right, so we're going to go to... We're probably going to go to Yuggoth first. Because we can get this one. So we're going to fly the ship back to Yuggoth. Cool. And then Daisy, so I guess, yeah, Daisy's going to move out of here for free. Zoe's going to come with her. We're going to get a free scan with Daisy to scan this one. We're looking for Moon. Universal Archives. Put this card into play under the control and investigate location. Is it an action scan? Oh my god. That's incredible. Holy crap. We're going to resource because we're kind of good on cards. Action scan exhaust. That was this one. If the top card of the scanning deck contains an icon matching any revealed location, draw it as if you were at that location. Okay. This is, I think, the piece we were missing. This is going to be huge. So let's do this. Dang, we just got the spaceship, huh? Moon-based laboratory. Moon-based laboratory. You cannot scan Moon-based laboratory while there are clues on it. At the end of the round, if there's a starship attached to this location, place 1 resource on the location. If there are 3 resources on it, spawn the set-aside Dolmog teal enemy at this location. Okay. So that's action 1. We can only fly this ship once, so we're going to move back and Zoe's going to come with us. Okay. We can probably get through this one pretty quick. Does Universal Archives, from the text I'm reading, and I want to just make sure that I'm not breaking anything, does this Universal Archives, because the scan action happens on Universal Archives, I'm not scanning my location, can I get Moon-based laboratory without that? Because that's how I read it, and I just want to be sure that that is not the intention. Daisy's just going to get rid of this. Yeah, it needs to have no clues. I'll fix that. Sick. Sounds good. I won't cheese it then. I won't cheese it. Yeah, I think just instead of draw it as if you were at the location, so it would be like scan as if you were at that location. Yeah, I think that's all you need to fix. Okay. Oh, I guess I should take some free cards, huh? Let's do them for you. Look at this. We're going to draw Smite the Wicked this turn. Okay. We just don't want to get a cultist. Most other enemies are totally okay. Okay. Discards the top of the encounter deck until you discard an enemy. See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya. Hey. I'm going to assume farthest location is the one that I can actually get to. Otherwise, that would be Earth or the Sun. And then what do we got here? Oh, this one again? Sure. We'll just draw the token, see if anything matters for these, and then we're just going to deny the existence of that one. Dr. Milan Christopher is allowed in space. We're at 1 of 7. I'm excited and having a good time. I guess I should do upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. It's our top card. All right, we're gonna start with Daisy. We're gonna give her a free scan, I think. So we'll scan for free, and then we'll scan, this is Moon and Sun, Moon and Earth. The Pallid Mask. You may put this card into play under the control of any investigator location. As an action, Dan Quayle, hey, great game. You know, Oxalotl, I think that's how you say that one, has nailed it. This is a great final scenario. It's incredible. It's so story-driven and not what I expected at all. And it's very well paced, too. You may put this card into play under the control of any investigator at your location. As an lightning bolt, exhaust it, test 3. If you succeed, you may move to any revealed location. If you fail, take 1 horror. We got enough assets. Okay. All right, let's just see what we got here. So we got that spaceship, that's Sun, and that's that one. Okay, Daisy, you're gonna fly your ship over here. I think we want Zoe to search the top 3 cards of her deck. She'll take a horror. Vicious Blows are always good. Spectral Razors are always good. We're gonna take the Vicious Blow first. No. We're gonna take the Spectral Razor first because our Vicious Blows are actually pretty bad because of the color out of space. Then do it again. I'll take another Spectral Razor. Good card, strong card. Okay, Daisy's gonna move in here. We're gonna investigate our location. We have, what's the shroud here? 3. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10 to 3. Cool, we'll grab 2 clues off our location. Then let's go again, just a normal one. We'll gain a resource as well, not that we need them. Sick. Okay, but now Zoe's in that awkward point where she doesn't really have much to do. So we're gonna gain an emergency cache. We're gonna refresh our beat cop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna just like gain a resource. Losing all our resources here is gonna be really bad, but that's the risk you take, right? Enemy phase, the Wicked is gonna fly right to us. We are gonna not ping him for 1. We just want the money, I think. No, we're just gonna ping him because we can lose our money. 5 and 6 is not too much of a difference. Let's attack this guy at 9 to 3. He's dead. Upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna get rid of this Ace of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have a Ward of Protection in our discard, so that's sick. We do probably want to get rid of that though. Then we place 1 resource on this. I like this knife heavy Zoe. Yeah, man. Like, one thing with Bryn, Travis, and I is I hate guns. Like, Bryn loves his big guns. I hate it. I like the old reliable stabby. It just works better for my play style because, like, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor player. We use, you know, I don't even like the survivor guns that reload if you fail because I'll just stab them with a knife or hit them with a fire axe. This has been really enjoyable though. Okay, 2 of 7. All right, that is a U problem, and that has Surge. All right, we are gonna Ward of Protection that one. Because once again, that's still the card that scares me the most in this Mythos deck. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? This is the worst person to have it on, too. I mean, it's not... I mean, we just draw 2 encounter cards, right? Yeah, sometimes this game just insists. You're 100% right, Chimerical Jim. It's like, no. I insist. Take the Dark Forest. I do think this card is very well designed. I think it's really spicy. It's one of my favorite mean cards. Yeah, no, it's very fair mean too. Just draw 2 cards. I mean, we gotta, right? We only have 5 turns left, and that we do want to resign before then, before the sun blows up. We still got to save these guys, though, which is the spicy part of all this. I have a plan, though. And that plan starts with just a basic investigate action at 7 to 3. We're going to give a free investigate. Oh, sorry. I'll take the horror because I forgot to, so we'll just take the worst option. Time roller, how's it going? We're then gonna do a scan at our location with a free scan here. We're gonna draw the top 2 cards, which is after. So we gotta do this first. What do we got? We're looking for just equal sign. Oh, K11 survey unit. You may put this card into play under the control of any investigator location. As an action, scan. Choose a connecting location, exhaust K11 survey unit. Search the topmost card on the scanning deck. Ah, so it's a way to search Earth and the sun. Daisy, calm down with all your things. All right, let's draw the top 2 cards in the encounter deck. Okay. Honestly, yeah, that's totally reasonable. All right, we're going to scan. Give these a shuffle. This is the Derelict Spaceship. Ha 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 ha. Okay. After your extensive search on board, it appears that the crew of the vessel vanished without a trace. There are no signs of forced entry and no corpse to be found. After rebooting the ship's AI, you learn that the starship was named Casilda and served as an experimental spacecraft testing a new generation of antimatter engines. The final logs before the blackout describe an unidentified biosignature approaching the Casilda at an alarming velocity. Despite the mysterious disappearances, the starship itself appears to be in pristine condition. You could try to take advantage of the situation and repurpose the vessel for your own needs. I may either assume the command of the ship, replace the derelict ship with the set-aside Casilda location, keeping all tokens and attachments, and add this card to the victory display, or scavenge the ship for parts. I would love to get my objective into play, please. All right, the Casilda. Spicy. Okay. Put this in the victory display, please. Okay. So that was... So my actions were I investigated, I scanned. That was my second scan of the round. So what we want to do is we want a lightning bolt. Spend 1 resource and attach the Casilda to any location. Investigators at any location may activate this ability. So then if Casilda is attached to Mount Sinai, remove Arno from the game and attach the set-aside Project Origami. Project Origami. And play next to the ACK deck. Help the UCC escape by proving the formula to fold space-time. An investigator at Mount Sinai controls the Universal Archives. Oh, baby. Let's go. Can spend the clues. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. We're then going to put on... Oh, sorry. We're going to switch the encyclopedia and give myself double book. And then we're going to exhaust the Paladin Mask and test book 3. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 3. We're going to move to Casilda, which the flavor of that, I love the flavor of that. Then we're going to investigate as our last action. Oh, sorry, I scanned once after I got this, so we have to test this. We have 3, 5 to 2. We'll fail by 2. We'll place a horror on you and you. Cool. We're going to investigate our location at 7 to 2. Cool. Grab a clue. We're not going to move in, though, this turn. No, 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 no. Okay, as for me, we're going to attack this guy. Wasting this, take the initiative, but that's life, right? I guess we should have dinged him as well. Give him the ding. Attack this guy. That commits for 0. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3. He'll take a damage. One more time. He'll take a damage. Finish him off with Beat Cop. Get this punk out of here. And then we're going to fly our ship. Honestly, we're going to fly it to be connected to this location. No, they each have their own ship. They can each do their own thing now. All right. Upkeep phase. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 3 of 7. What do we got here? Ooh. Okay, sure. We got 2 to 4. So we failed by 4. So we either take 1 damage and 1 horror or discard a card from our hand. We can discard 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, no problem. And then you got this one. Ooh, it's going to be really unfortunate if something happens with that. Okay. I'm going to start by investigating my location at 7 to 2. 7 to 3. Cool, we'll grab that clue. And then we'll actually spend the clue, leaving us at 4, but getting rid of this thing. We're going to use a free scan on Daisy, and we're going to scan this location. Check the campaign log. If you know the abjuration of the throne, after months of searching, you've finally... What the fuck? What the fuck? Investigators at a connecting location. Okay, so after months of searching, you have finally uncovered the ritual site, the sun itself. If you're to give the entire solar system a chance to thrive for a few millennia before having to retreat, this ritual must be done. Attach this card to Soul. Objective: investigators at a connecting location must spend 12 clues as a group. So that's 24. If you do so, spawn the set aside Tasilda enemy at Soul. Reduce the cost of the ritual by 3 for each of the following that are true. You witnessed the primordial chaos. Correct. And we witnessed the unconscious pandemonium. Yes. But we have not witnessed manifest madness. Okay. So then that reduces it to 12 clues that we need. To get Casilda. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the board. So I don't have enough. So we're not going to get like the great ending. Like the alternative path, the hidden path. So we're just going to go for the best ending we can get, which I'm not upset about. I'm not upset about that at all. Okay. I assume anyway. So we're going to move for free into this location. I am upset, Chain Dreamer. I am not. We'll look at Casilda after. I like that, though. That's pretty neat. All right, so we're going to move here for free because of this. And then we will spend 4 resources and this, remove this from the game, and attach this to the victory display. We're then going to put on the mask. We're going to, anyway, so actually no, first we're going to do this to get +4. So then we have, what was that, 11 to 3? Sick. We're going to teleport over here. And then our last action is going to be a resign, because I actually can't see anything else we can do. Finish the deck, killed a bunch of enemies. We can't do this. We found the secret, though. There is the alternate enemy that comes up here, but there's no sense in wasting time to get it. Zip. So we'll resign. This shouldn't be here. And then Zoe is going to move here and also resign. We advance. You gather with the citizens of the colonies inside the underground shelters and pray that whatever plans the officials have come up with to endure the blast succeed. Resolution 1. All right. Resolution 1, all right. A brilliant light shines over the solar system. The cataclysmic supernova radiates through the void, annihilating all unprotected life and stripping all the heavenly bodies of their precious atmosphere, leaving barren worlds in its wake. In your campaign log, record that the sun went supernova and wiped out most of the solar system. Good job, Haster. You did it. If Repair the Threshold is in the victory display, it is... Go me. Migo safely returned to their homeworld. If Last Hope is in victory display in your campaign log, record that Hope was shielded from the blast. Go! Alright, let's see. Hope was shielded from the blast. And then the investigators who resigned in Hope read Beyond Hope. Okay. If Project Origami is in the victory display, it is. Record that the UCC escaped to another galaxy. If none of the story cards mentioned above are in the victory display, the remaining investigators must read the end 1. Otherwise, they read the end 2. Okay, so I read Beyond Hope. After the blackout finally ended, you and your fellow companions left the underground shelters of Hope to witness a dazzling array of painterly gases and a faint white sphere, the residual legacy of the sun. Colony researchers have claimed that it would be impossible for the electromagnetic shield to protect the entire planet from the blast without the unexpected but embraced energy spike originating from the nearby alien ruins. It is the dawn of a new beginning for mankind, the age of the white sun. Oh, sounds sick. You live the rest of your days helping the megapolis sustain itself and recounting the fantasy stories of your life on Earth. And yet you wonder as you look up to the light of the white dwarf, how long until it too inevitably decays and humanity will once again more need to escape extinction. In your campaign log, record that. So Zoe and Daisy lived the remainder of their days with hope. We win the campaign? Question mark? And then proceed to the epilogue. Whoopsie. All right. Check the campaign log. If Hope was shielded of the blast or the UCC escaped to another galaxy, proceed to epilogue 1. Despite all odds, humanity survived the second apocalypse. Beneath the light of new stars and amidst the dust of the dead, humanity enters a golden era of scientific development and prosperity. When the white dwarf that used to be the sun extinguishes, mankind will have colonized half a galaxy worth of stars. Some of the worlds will succumb to the madness of the Ancient Ones, but most will survive and thrive. And yet, after billions and billions of years, the net entropy of the universe continues to increase slowly and steadily. The stars go dim, and one by one, until what the beings that descended from what was once humanity must survive by extracting the negligible amount of radiation increases. Sorry, I'm lost. Negligible amount of radiation released by the only celestial bodies remaining in the universe, black holes. And still, after a finite but uncountable time, even the black holes will evaporate. If the Migos safely return to their homeworld, skip to epilogue 4. But the humanity is not alone. They are not. They have encountered countless alien species throughout the universe and shared their knowledge and advancements towards finding a way to reverse entropy. The final piece of the puzzle was information that had been collected by the Migos scientists of Yuggoth. The data within 6 human brains that once populated a kindergarten class on Earth before the Ancient Ones first awakened, and thus, with the essential help of the Migo, the royal family of Carcosa was imprisoned in their mad realm of Carcosa once more, and yellow stars rise again in the rebirth of a brighter universe. In your campaign log, record that Haster and Tasilda are imprisoned in Carcosa once more, and the universe vanquished the inevitable for now. Haster is in jail in Carcosa. Yo. Design notes. All right. I'm going to read this. Not out loud, though. Sick. So sick. All right. Well, that is Dark Matter. A really good, like I would say, dare I say, excellent campaign. It was killer. The last two scenarios have been my favorite I've played. Starfall, especially, was really good. That might also be because I had a really killer team, right? Like, this was a very strong combination. But I think the flavor and story for it is really good throughout the whole thing. Like Axolotl, the designer, the King in Yellow, Hastur is my favorite ancient one, right? Like, I love the flavor of it, and I like the twists that you expect to fight Hastur, but Hastur is really just like a big angry sun, right? Like, that's kind of neat. That's really neat. And it really felt like a movie in this last little bit, like how the 3 colonies that you helped before, and depending on how good you helped them the first time, really showcased a different telling of the story, and like made it so that you'd have even more time to potentially do the final fight. Or like, I think you have to like know about the final fight the first time. I think actually like trying to fight Tassilda your first time through is very hard. She deals trauma, physical and mental trauma. I could have beat her though. I do think that getting it the first time is nigh impossible, but I think that's okay, because like it's more fun than on the second time to try to get that ending, which I think is good. I do think there's been lots of changes from when I played. I have not updated it since I started. I've played just with the version that was available when I updated it. And while there definitely is like, there were some balance problems and some points, especially with the Mythos cards, in my own opinion, from the sounds of it and what the designers posted both on the YouTube videos and here in chat, a lot of that has changed and balanced out. So I'm very excited to play it again, and I will play Dark Matter again. I don't know when, probably like in a few months, and the designer themselves said they were looking for the final version to come out in a few months too. But I think it's a big success. When you have an ending that's this strong, like these two were incredible. IMO, the one before too, the Machine in Yellow was also really good. Was also really sick. That was a good time too. But these two were, in my opinion, incredible. When I played them, I had a blast with them. Anyways, thanks for watching, YouTube. I will see you guys for my next campaign, which should be starting on YouTube in a few weeks, or even next week, or even in a few days. But on Twitch, we're going to probably play it now, because that's what we do, live on Twitch every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Every Thursday at 1 o'clock, sorry. So, goodbye, YouTube.